This is Matrix Lord 212. Hello, everybody. So, trophy hunting could get really, really crazy sometimes. Sometimes we're in the mood, sometimes we're not in the mood. Sometimes we don't know what to play, other times we know exactly what to play. It's the weirdest thing. It's like whenever I'm nearing a milestone, like, for example, 7,400. I find myself, when I'm towards the end, getting lost. Like, I just don't know what to play. But then, once I achieve it, the platinums to start off a whole new thing, like let's say 7,401, they're all easy up until the end of. So, in other words, 7,401 to basically 7,495 will be easy. But it's always the end that it just seems like maybe it's the stress, maybe it's I don't know what it is, but I like to do like, you know, 5 platinums at a time sometimes, right? Sometimes I do more. Um, the most platinums I ever got in a day was when I was Sky Havoc account, and I got 105 in one day. And I did that purposely because it took me years to get 105. So when I was doing the Sky Havoc thing, it was a goal that I would do all 105 platinums in one day just to show that I could. And I think the next day I got 87, but I don't really use that count that much. I think I got a platinum today just because I didn't realize the platinum thing was 1,666, and I'm like, ew, I don't want to do that. So, but then something now is wrong with my PlayStation where I can't sign into that account, and I don't really know if I want to get busy with that because I don't know what's going on there. I just saw videos with the Coom talking about how he got hacked, or he got, you know, I don't know if he has control over his account anymore, but that gets me worried. That's why I was kind of looking at my other accounts, and I'll probably look into that later and see why the thing signed out. I haven't really used that account in a long time. I just use my main account, Matrix Lord 212, but I had a character accounts. I created because my character Sky Havoc on YouTube, and Joey Jupiter. I had did accounts with them. So, but anyway, it just gets like today. I sometimes we don't have I don't have the money sometimes to just buy up tons of games and just beat. Sometimes I have to go through the backlog. And when you're forced to use the backlog, I feel like I just get so frustrated because I don't like to be limited. I don't like to be restricted. So, yes, I threw all these games in the backlog in case um, there'll be a time where I have no games to play. But then there's also the major reason they were thrown in there was something about the game pissed me off. So, I have a backlog of 472 for PS5, and I think like 300 and something for PS4. But I just went through 3 Apple slashes, and I'm just trying to eliminate the backlog as much as possible now. But I can't wait to get my YouTube pay and all that other stuff so I could buy games again. Um, even when people are donating stuff, I'm getting my PlayStation card. So the trophy hunting gets frustrating because with me now, it's like I have issues. I've been sick on and off, and now I got a cold again. So like, my body, I'm having issues with my teeth. I'm having issues with my health, and then I don't want to play, or I can't play and as much as I want to. And then today I got like I just sat through and played, Apple Slash 3 times, and I'm just like, I want to take a break. But at the same time, I want to get 7,410 as soon as possible. And just the way I usually do it is I usually get like after the milestone, I'll get like 25 like soon. And then I'll go to 50 and then 75 or whatever. But it's always the tail end. I don't know if it's a psychological thing or what, but it's always the tail end when you get towards the end and it gets so hard. I don't know why. Maybe it's just a thing. Maybe it's just me. But there's a lot of I'm just fascinated by the Hakum story. I know everybody in the gaming community is talking about it. We don't know what to make of it, really. The fact that, if that was possible, that someone's selling your information, that's scary. I mean, the thing is, I passed the Coom Platinum trophy wise. I didn't pass him in every detail. I didn't pass him in total amount of trophies, but I'm about to pass him in a rank. Um, and then eventually, of course, I'm going to try to beat everything he's done. Um, Basically, try to get more trophies than him. Then I'm going to take a look eventually of when I decide to concentrate on ultra rares and other stuff. But I passed him platinum wise, but it would be scary if people would have control over your account. I would freak the fuck out, honestly. I don't know. I think like a Kuma, I would quit. I would never do it again. I would get because I do all my that's my account, and I killed myself basically trying to get all these platinums and my budget and spend money for. I mean, I bought 99% of them. Sometimes I'll get a code from the developer, you know, and they'll be like, "Oh, could you check this game out for us, or could you review it, or we have some bugs in the game. Could you do a live stream?" Sometimes, very rare, but I'll sometimes get codes where I don't have to pay for the game. But 99% of the time, I'm buying those games, and it gets right now. It's like my budget's limited, so it gets hard. But I mean, you have to have money to be part of this venture, you know, or spend money, and it's very difficult when you're not like you're going for a goal and then I lost my job. So that was the whole thing. It's like, oh no, what do you do now? Right? So it's like, and then my health started falling apart. My teeth started falling apart. I was supposed to get all these surgeries with my teeth. When I lost my medical and dental, that was it. Now I got this crappy coverage. Nobody wants to take me. It is unbelievable. I mean, the way I feel sometimes, it's like you're a second class citizen. It's horrible. But I even went to the hospital and I thought I was covered. And no, but then, it's just, I don't know. But anyway, enough of my woes. I'm fifth place in America on PlayStation profiles. I'm 53 in the world. And I think Akuma's 52. Um, my goal was to be number one in America and then go for the world title because I see it as two different things. I see, the American title because I'm 5, and then I feel after I get the number one in America. I mean, you're always moving up in the world title when you're going for the America, your country title, but I feel once I get the American title, then I could go crazy concentrating on the world title, which Dave is the number one. What has he got? 12,000, 13,000 platinums? See, the thing is, it seems like it's a lot of platinums. But for someone who is just grinding like me, I'll get like a couple of hundred a month. And that's the thing is like, I would believe that I would get the 7,500 platinum before November's over or a day or two after. Um, and my like while I'm trying to get, I feel 7,500. Okay, it's always the next 100, the next 100. But to me, of course, I'm eyeing 8,000, even though I'm only at getting closest. I'm just made 7,400. But of course, I want to have the awards like Akum had. Of course, I want to have you know all that recognition. You know, and I made sure I chronicalized whenever I could my platinums and what I've done and stuff like that. I'm having trouble lately with the live streams because I'm getting trolls that are attacking and cursing and I'm getting like losing my monetization on that. I'm getting my videos are getting flagged. So I'm starting to get frustrated with live streaming on YouTube in general with the gaming because I can't I feel like I have no freedom. Every single time I'm filing an appeal. But anyway, getting back to the competition, I'm right under a Akum. I believe it all depends on if I could buy a whole bunch of games next week or if I could go through the backlog. If I could, I think, how many platinums are I away from him now to beat the rank? I think is it 40? I don't know. 40 platinums could come and go fast if you're determined and if you're not. Right now, I'm just frustrated and tired and feeling like yuck. So that's going to slow up the process. But I kind of, I play all kinds of games, indie games, big name games, but I get bored after a while where I just want to play a huge game. But the problem is when you concentrate on a huge game, this competition is all about quantity. So everybody, you got to get the most platinums, the most this, the most trophies. And if you like, every single time I went for a big platinum, like Bloodborne or something, I lost my ranking and I dropped a couple because I was concentrating on that one game. So you got to measure it out, like where if I know I'm going to play Demon Souls and I want to platinum Demon Souls, I got to get like 20 or 30 platinums in a day or 20 in a day or get a good amount where I wouldn't lose my ranking. It's very frustrating at times, but I do enjoy it immensely. I do love the competition. I do love the gaming community, and I love my fellow gamers because when they found out I lost my job, people would give me donations, buy me PlayStation cards. Sometimes they see me doing videos, they say, "Oh wow, he looks depressed," and they just sent me a card just to be nice. And meanwhile, I'm in competition with them, and they'll buy me a PlayStation card just to cheer me up. So much love to Raining Elbows, to Tonat. And everybody else that's been contributing. I love you guys very much, and I hope you enjoy my videos. I'm sorry I look hideous with my teeth. I can't help that until I get back to work and have the coverage to pay for all that because I don't have money for that right now. So, it's thousands and thousands to do all this stuff, and buying a game that's $10 or $9, it's a lot different than spending thousands. So, hopefully I can get the teeth worked on somehow, and then I don't look like a monster. Sorry, guys. I love making videos, but I hate looking at myself lately, and I hate the trolling when people bash me that I'm ugly and stuff. It just gets to me sometimes. So, but I still have to make videos because I do make money. That's my only income right now. So I love you guys, and there's ups and downs in the competition, but you just gotta, you know, stick with it and just keep going and keep playing. And sometimes I just sleep it off and I'll just be aggravated, but I'll wake up and I'll be playing throughout the night. So trying to be number one in America on PlayStation Profiles. Wish me luck. Take care. Bye for now.